thank you for tuning in to Gaming at a Glance, one of our first ever YouTube videos.
What's up?
This is Kenneth.
I am Kenneth. I am one of the. I'm gonna put this down for a second.
You do it.
I'm one of the people that comes on a lot.
He does. Guest host.
And I have a better looking face than Scott and Joe.
We're putting names to faces. I'm the host, Caleb. So this is what I look like.
I wonder if we can get Scott to come in here and show his face.
Scott will not move from the chair that he is in.
Well, we just recorded this after a podcast. He's probably out of it.
He's pretty out of it, but it's okay. Our podcasts get pretty intense.
Yeah, we get pretty crazy. They get crazy. I get crazy with them. It's one of those things where, you know, it is what it is.
Absolutely. Well, we're recording this just to break in the YouTube channel because it really hasn't been very active, promising YouTube videos. So we just wanted to record this and say thank you for checking out the website. Up at the top, Gaming at a Glance. Down at the bottom, you get your contact us spot. All throughout the middle is all the content that we're posting. Feel free to always write to us, check us out, send us messages.
He said iTunes. Scott is alive.
We just got on iTunes, so check us out on iTunes, gamingatglance.com//iTunes. Leave us a rate, a review, and subscribe. We really appreciate it. But
here's the thing. I was telling Caleb today.
He was telling me something.
I am not the host. I'm not a co-host. I don't know what I am really. I'm just that guy.
He's Kenneth. He's always.
I thought it would be a good idea to have a segment called K&K. Kaleb and Kenneth.
Caleb and Kenneth.
Where we just talk about funny things, shoot the breeze. And I'm Kenneth, yeah. Shoot the breeze, do some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe make you laugh.
Make sure that you know that he's Kenneth.
And we're talk about Frodo and the other hobbits. You know, whatever it is, we want to talk about.
But what are these things that we're holding?
I was wondering because yours is broken. I
stepped on mine earlier this month and shattered it, and I'm not happy about it. But these are my Keyblades because we're coming to you for our first YouTube video to talk about my favorite game series of all time.
And my second, maybe third, probably
it's
fourth,
up there.
Probably at least top 10, 20.
He actually doesn't even know what it is.
What is this thing?
What is it? These are the Keyblades from the amazing game, my favorite, Kingdom Hearts.
It is really good though.
Amazingly good game. Coming from just... I don't even know where to begin with how great this game is.
Are you going to hold that the whole time?
I'm thinking about holding it, but...
Why don't you hold a nicer one?
No, this one does this.
Ooh. Wait, what is... Maybe I should pull out like an actual sword.
Well, they're all back there.
Okay,
but
anyway.
The reason we're talking about Kingdom Hearts today is because I recently picked up day of Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD, says remix, has Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, which is amazing. Also comes with Birth by Sleep, revamped to make sure you don't have to play it on the god-awful PlayStation Portable.
That was a good system, though. PlayStation Portable had a lot of good stuff at the time.
It did. It had great stuff. Final Fantasy Dissidious were great. Birth by Sleep was the best thing that was out
Final
there.
Fantasy VII. Crisis Core.
Crisis Core.
Really great.
Excellent games, but it's just so much better to not have to play this on a single joystick system. You can actually play it on the PlayStation 3 now with HD graphics.
What else is on there?
As well as bringing on, let's see here, Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Now, it doesn't include the full game. This was for the Nintendo DS. What it actually does is it takes and it breaks down all the cutscenes and makes it more into a movie. So you don't have to play the game, you kind of get the basic points. It's just like it did, I own, but I've actually lent to a friend, Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. So the Final Mix comes with Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, which is a Final Mix, and then they also took...
I'm getting tired, wait a minute.
Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days and did the same thing, broke it down to the cutscenes, HD'd them, and...
Alright, so stop. Okay, so we're going into detail here. I know you love Kingdom Hearts.
Yes.
I know you
the
do.
nipple scratching.
He's wearing his Kingdom Hearts shirt. He loves Kingdom Hearts, folks.
I have Sora tattooed on my cat.
He has the action figures. We have the Keyblades. We have everything. He's going to show you his leg. He's got Sora on his leg. He's got, instead of apple bottom.
Oh, cramp! Cramp!
Alright, anyway.
Cramp, we're good. Ow.
We're going to have to edit this out.
I need to eat more potassium. Oh.
Anyway, so.
Kingdom Hearts.
Let's talk about this. How is it? Let's talk about it. We know the other stuff. Let's talk about how it is.
So far, I've not been able to finish it yet, which I thought I would have been able to beat it in one night, but I forgot.
It's really
Kingdom
long.
Hearts 2 is a pretty long game.
Kingdom Hearts 2 was a really good game.
They're amazing. They're all fantastic, especially being able to go back and play through the amazing Kingdom Hearts 2, revamped graphics. They've added new control systems. They've added a lot of new items, a lot of new abilities, new cutscenes. They've included a lot more into the story to really kind of fill in the gaps, just like they did with Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. They included. They actually started to show, for any Kingdom Hearts fans out there, Kingdom Hearts 1 originally never had anything to do with the Organization 13.
It had nothing to do with Disney.
It's always had everything to do with Disney.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm being goofy. Sorry.
Oh, I get it. Disney.
Yes.
Oh,
all right.
my
So.
God.
Okay. So anyway, 2.5. So I'm assuming you played 2.2 before.
Oh, yes.
So this is not your first playthrough. So why would you even buy this? What's the point if you have 2, you have 1, you have Recoded, you have Birth by Sleep, you have
358 over 2 days.
You have Link's action figure.
Dream
you
Dot
have
Distance.
You have Dream Dot Distance. You have
Rechain of Memories.
You have an Auto Solutions. You have whatever this is. Why would you buy?
Well, just to
This.
make sure, I do have the complete series. Rechain of Memories is somewhere lost in this house, and I've lent 1.5 to a friend. The reason I would buy that...
You have 2. You played it. You literally. I'm holding it literally in my hands.
Number
Why would-
one
why would you
reason...
buy this?
Actually, I actually bought that same game 3 times because people kept stealing it from me. But the reason I would buy this, one, is just to relive the amazing feeling of re-buying Kingdom Hearts 2. Because buying it the first time was just so great. I had to do it again, right?
Wow.
Now, the second reason really is pure laziness. Because I get really tired of unhooking everything that's hooked up to my TV to hook up the PlayStation 2 just to break out my broken controllers to play Kingdom Hearts 2. Now I can play it from the comfortability... Comfortability?
Comfortability.
I can just sit there and play it on the PlayStation 3, no cord staff to deal with as far as controllers go. The graphics look so much better. It looks incredible now. There's so
you
much
see
more of the
this?
story.
I wonder if they can see this.
Probably not. But it's so much fun because I get to use the same guidebook. I have all the guidebooks for all the games, and I get to use the Kingdom Hearts 2 guidebook to play through that one. I have only played through Kingdom Hearts 2 once, I will honestly say that. Only played through it once. I played through Kingdom Hearts 1 probably a million times. But it's really great to have to use that guidebook and go back through and figure everything back out again. They've adjusted the controls to make it just move a lot better, and it's a lot more just easy to use. And if you pre-ordered it like I did, it came with a limited edition Disney pin trading pin. It's in my room, and I didn't grab it, but it's okay.
I mean, he could grab it really quick, but we're not going to do that.
No.
Anyway, so you saying this is definitely a good game?
Absolutely.
Worth a buy?
Absolutely. I pre-ordered mine. You should have pre-ordered yours.
What? How about this? Quick question. What if you don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts?
Don't start with Kingdom Hearts.
So don't buy this unless you have...
No.
But
Let me rephrase this.
you can buy...
It'll be an amazing playthrough. You won't understand the story. But the game itself is just, it's standalone that great. It's so much fun. If you're a Disney fan, get it. Final Fantasy fan, get it. If you're both, then...
I do remember...
you don't have it already.
I do remember, isn't the beginning of 2 have like a cutscene that kind of goes through what happened? 1 and Chain of Memories and all that? It's kind of like a cutscene that talks about it?
To an extent. Now, this game has been released in so many different pieces that it's so just mixed up. I still barely understand the story. First game you ever played was Kingdom Hearts 1, which wasn't the first game in chronological order. So, after going back through, watching YouTube videos to explain, I know, it's great because every new game you're like, oh, who is this?
It's like Legend of Zelda.
But
The last game is the first game.
it's so mixed up. But
Anyway.
it's so great at that because it goes Birth by Sleep originally, Kingdom Hearts 1, then it goes to Rechain of Memories, or Chain of Memories if you played it on the Game Boy, which I have both copies. Rechain of Memories explains a lot leading up into Kingdom Hearts 2. 358 over 2 days is kind of jumbled as to when it's actually happening. Then that leads into, it goes over the course of 358, I mean, not 358 over 2 days, but Rechain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 2, leading into Recoded, then leading into Dream Drop Distance, and it is just...
Soon to be...
Kingdom Hearts 3.
3. It's going to be good.
Not gonna lie, my bowels may have moved while I was still wearing my pants when I watched the trailer.
It is. What is this in here?
Those are the AR cards for the 3DS. Now, those are always great too. But we're going to keep going on the fact that 2.5, excellent game. I recommend picking it up. I give it a 10 just because I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan.
Yeah.
But the games are great. The people said mixed reviews on Kingdom Hearts. I have a bunch of friends who love Final Fantasy, and I love Final Fantasy myself. But
oh yeah, I remember Final Fantasy was in the games.
Yes.
I mean, SquareSoft or Square Enix, excuse me, SquareSoft at the time, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was SquareSoft at the time, and now it's Square Enix. They had, you know, I remember when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out, it was such a big deal. I'll shut up. Sorry. Okay, I'll shut up. Sorry. There I go again.
It's just
anyway. So I remember when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out, it was such a big deal that SquareSoft and Disney were getting together to make a game, and everyone was like, "This is going to be the worst game of all time. Who wants Disney, and who wants Cloud Stripe in a game together? Nobody does. I know I didn't."
But I'm
the biggest Final Fantasy fan you ever hear.
I read a story about how Kingdom Hearts actually came about. It actually came about because the head of head of Square Enix got in an elevator with one of the guys from Disney, and in that elevator ride, they actually pitched the idea to each other. And then after that elevator ride, everything changed, and the game was put into production. And it's just so crazy this thing's happened. But Kingdom Hearts is just an incredible.
It is good. I definitely recommend it. If you haven't, if you're not going to buy this, at least buy the first 1.5 and play it. It's good. It's good. And then buy this because I haven't bought it yet, but I'm waiting to save my funds to get a PS4.
He's waiting for me to get it, and you need it for PS3. He's waiting for me to get it for Christmas. For him, actually.
Oh yeah, it is PS3. So this may go vanishing in the night when I leave. Or not, maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, so Kingdom Hearts, it's awesome. You know, Caleb gets a lot of flack for being such a die-hard Kingdom Hearts fan, but honestly, he has every right to be. I mean, it's an amazing series. It really is. It's an amazing series.
I would go over a brief synopsis of the story, but the game, if you're a story-driven game if you like games that have big, massively good stories, this is a great one. But if I was to try to start to go through the story now, it would just take way too long.
And that's a video that we don't have time for.
No, but there are other YouTube videos out. Check us out, gamingatglance.com. I'm sure I'll be doing a podcast that does actually go in-depth on the Kingdom Hearts story. Try to sum it up for people because I still have to go pull up the good old Wikipedia or watch a good YouTube video on what happened in the story to lead to this. But always check us out at gamingatglance.com. Check us out iTunes, which is gamingatglance.com// iTunes, Facebook.com/gamingatglance. Same with the Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching.
What's that thing you guys usually do at the end of the podcast?
Well, I was going to say that this is Kenneth, but I guess he's not Kenneth anymore.
Okay, I'm Kenneth.
I'm Caleb.
And something about a princess.
Go save the princess, everybody.
The hills are alive with the sound of... I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry, go ahead.
Shh. You want to finish it?
You want me to keep singing?
No.
What? Finish what?
I said go save the princess, everybody.
Oh, my bad. But she might be in another castle.